Hi, welcome to my comic room. And today I'm doing something else a little different than just comic books. I sent some cards off to CGC for grading. I turned them over at the Baltimore Comic-Con along with some videos, along with some video games, and of course, some comic books. What I find really interesting is the cards got graded and sent back to me before my comic books were even received, not including one single comic book that I sent in for a special signing by Rob Liefeld. And the only reason why I picked that one is because I've been wanting to get that one signed for years. But let's talk about some cards. These were sent in as a 25 bulk order. Of course, right around that same time, they said, hey, bulk orders you can do is 10. But I was already dedicated. And the reason why I don't even mind sending in 25 is the first 10, they're for me. Those are the ones that I'm going to keep. I'm going to put them away. I'm going to put them with the rest of what I have, and those will be the Marvel Series 1. The other ones are Pokemon, and those Pokemons I don't mind selling. However, if that first edition Aerodactyl grades high, yeah, I'm keeping that one. Yeah, Aerodactyl's my favorite. And the main reason why is Lockheed. Come on, man, who doesn't love Lockheed? So, how did I miss that piece of tape? I did send a couple duplicates in, and I believe those were the birthday Pikachus. I have about 3 of those. So here we got the front. Now, let's get this invoice out, just mainly because it's an invoice. They won't have any of the grades on here, but I should make sure that everything was adjusted for. And let's get started. The first one is one of the cards I'm keeping. This is a Submariner. It's graded as an 8. I did not do any of the backup grades that you can do. I just wanted them graded. This will be a keeper. These first 10, of course, these keepers, I don't care about the grade because, you know, they're mine and I'm fine with that. These are the ones I purchased. I opened the packs up all from the get-go. I have a number 7. Now, I would really have to look up to see what's actually wrong with these cards because cards are not my forte. I really don't know what to look for. Of course, I can see a bent corner. I can see a crease, but I don't know how much that actually deducts. And so far, my highest grade is a 9 with this Thor issue number 18 card. And I believe out of all the ones I already had graded, the first 15, the highest grade on that was also a 9. I have yet to receive a 9.5 or a 10 in these Marvel cards. My last batch of Pokemon, I did pretty good. A 7.5 with Mr. Fantastic. Now, I did slowly start in the beginning, of course, you know, but then I jumped to the end. I think I got my first hologram one done. We got a Black Panther at 7. And as I mentioned, I'm not happy about these. I'm not disappointed about them. Well, the correction, I'm happy about them. They're mine. And I've had these for so long that now I can have them and display them in a different light. So these are the ones that are not for sale. And of course, I decided to jump ahead and get a team photo. These are the X-Men, one of the groups that I fell in love with when I first started collecting comic books. And then one of my favorites, although I don't know why, same thing with Submariner, is Cloak and Dagger. This got an 8.5. As far as comic books are concerned, I've always been disappointed in 8.5s. I think I'm okay with it with cards. And then, all right, I'll be honest, I wish this one graded a little higher because it is the New Mutants, and they are my favorite. Absolutely, positively. Great book, especially when Chris Claremont was writing it. And then the Holofoil. This came back as a 7. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is the end of the ones that are done for me. Now we have some Pokemon. And I don't know if I really want to see these, so... this one here is a Star promo. It got a 9. And I think that's pretty good. You know, a 9... For books that I want to sell, I want a 9.8 or a 9.6 if they're modern age. And won't this be considered a modern age? I mean, it's only been out since the 90s and 2001. But yeah, a 9, I'm okay with a 9. And this one here, a Flying Pikachu. So this graded a lot less. This graded as a 6.5. So this is something I'm going to have to look into. If I'm going to send in more cards, I should know what I am looking for, or what not to send in, at least for the ones that I'm going to sell. This one graded even lower. So this is a 6. So in a way, this gives me a good comparison to see what the difference is. And I'll be honest, I don't see any difference. All right, I'm seeing a little bit more in the corner, so I see some frayness or some frayed edges, quite possibly. Don't know. This one I liked. I like Steel Energy, and this one got a 9. It's also a first edition. Sorry, Metal Energy, not Steel. I did like trying to use a Steel deck way back in the day. All right, this one I was hoping would grade a little higher, but it is an 8.5. It is Umbreon. It's a first edition from Neo Destiny. Although I did see one of those PSA that sold pretty high. This one's a little lower. This one is a Espeon. This one's a 7.5. So the two that I was really hoping for 10s didn't hit it. Tyranitar. Also an 8.5. Looks like I'm missing that key grade that I really wanted to get, at least for the ones that I'm selling. And these are, I'm so happy. The one that I said that I wanted to keep, Gem 10. Wow. Let's put that over here. Let's continue on before I just start gawking on that. We have a Dark Dragonite at an 8. So now I got to research the prices on these, and so I can get rid of them. I have a Dark Energy or a Rainbow Energy. This was another one that I liked when it first came out. And I only got a few more. Here is a Rockets Mewtwo. I'm going to have to look up at this one because this also got that Gem Mint 10. So I did get 2 Gem 10s, so I'm happy about that. No pristine, well, no, not Gem 10s, just 10s, Gem Mint 10s. I think there's like a pristine 10, which I'm still waiting to get. I have a Steelix. This is not first edition, but that got a 9. How many more do I have left? I have 3 more. And these should all be the same. Birthday Pikachus. These are promo cards. And at the time when I was younger, I was actually running a Pokemon League. And it would be amazing at how many people would try to get me to sell some of these promo cards at that time, but that's not what I was about. I was there for the kids and make sure that they got what they wanted. Of course, after they closed up shop, yeah, I was allowed to take any cards I wanted. Got another 8.5. And the last one, let's find out what it is. It's an 8.5. So these were all identical. Anyway, they packaged them, I think, pretty well. I am overjoyed at this one right here. I mean, just, wow. Lockheed or Aerodactyl. Yeah, I think I got to keep this one. As for the rest, I'll have to price these, maybe put them on eBay. I'm actually going to be doing my first Comic-Con, so maybe I'll even bring these there as well. But I need to do research. And, you know, it's kind of like doing the research on my comic books with placing them in archival PET, which I still need to practice as saying polyethylene terephthalate. Anyway, thanks for watching. Collect what you love, and most importantly, be kind.